Hi, Ben Johnson here to record this week's High Tech Friday. This week we're going to take another look at flippity.net. I'm going to show you how your class can collaborate to make a group set of flashcards to review for a quiz or a test. We're going to be using a few websites. First, flippity.net. Next, your Google Drive. That's where the flippity spreadsheet will get saved. Finally, if you want to include YouTube, you can go ahead and load up a YouTube video to practice with. We're going to use Vocaroo to record some custom audio for our flashcards. Finally, if you'd like to find some images out on the web that are copyright friendly, you can go ahead and load some of those up and we can take a look at adding those. Finally, you're going to want to have your Google Classroom loaded up so that you can distribute this to your class so that they can work together to build the flashcards. First things first, let's go to flippity.net. There you'll see instructions and template for these flashcards. Which, by the way, these are totally free. There is a little bit of advertising, but you get some really nice functionality that you don't have to pay for. So in my mind, this is probably the best free flashcard maker out there, particularly since your class can collaborate. Anyways, it'll take you to some instructions that you're welcome to read, more information on adding YouTube videos, audio, but I'll take you through all of that. Start by getting this template. It's going to tell you to make a copy, and it's going to save it in your Google Drive. And so here I'll just change this to say something like chemistry flashcards. And then we'll go ahead and hit enter on that. Now it has a bunch of placeholders that you can leave if you'd like for your students to see. But in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and delete those. All right, now the whole idea is that you want your class to be able to contribute to this flashcard project. So after you've got that and you've named it, then you can go ahead and go into your Google Classroom. What you want to do is add an assignment, and I'm just going to call it chemistry flashcards. You can put a due date on it, all the same sort of choices that you can make with a Google Classroom. And then you want to come down here to your Google Drive and go ahead and search for whatever it was that you called that spreadsheet, and that's chemistry flashcard. Now what you want to do is not students can view file, but you want students can edit file. So confirm that that students can edit file. That way all the students in the class will be able to work on and contribute to those flashcards. Then I'll hit assign. So that will show in your Google Classroom, and then students will be able to click on and begin work on that. So you're going to want to give them some basic instructions and decide how many flashcards each person needs to make. So at its most simple level, you can just type raw terms in, like Colorado and Denver. So in terms of a very simple flashcard, it's just a matter of typing some text. Now, you can choose languages for these to be read in. It's not perfect, but it's not a bad starting place either. So if that's important, you can consider using that. I'll show you in a minute how you can record your own audio. Now, if you want pictures, you can type a term or an answer, and then you simply go to the URL of the image. Make sure it's a copyright friendly image. Make sure it ends in JPEG or PNG or GIF. It has to be an image file. So I'll copy that. By the way, it can't be images and audio that's on your Google Drive. Those won't work. And then I'll paste that. Okay, now so the zinc will show on the first side, and then the image will show on the second. If you have a video, again, you can type whatever term you want. And you'll simply go to the page with the YouTube video. Now this one is 1 minute and 29 seconds. If it's a flashcard, I'd make sure it's a short video. What you need to do is hit the share button here, and you need to grab this address. And that's what you're going to paste on your flashcard. I haven't tried this feature where you can have it start at a custom time within Flippity, but I suspect that it would work. So if you want to skip some of the first part, you could certainly give that a try. So that's how you add a video. Again, very simple. Now, to record your own custom audio, which you have to pay for with Quizlet and some other sites, you would just go to this Vocaroo. And I'll just go to the home page and make sure that you have a microphone of some sort, either built-in one or a headset. Then you're just going to click to record. And you're going to hit allow, and as soon as you hit allow, it's going to begin recording. Now you may need to allow it up here in the upper left also. Zinc. Now I can listen to it. Zinc. And then if I'm satisfied with it, I can click here to save it, or I could retry. When you save it, it's going to give you this URL here that you can copy, and then you can simply paste that back on your flashcard. Now, if you're a world language teacher, having the ability to record your own custom audio is very important, and maybe even as a teacher that has complex vocabulary that's maybe difficult to pronounce, you might use that feature also. You can change the colors here by typing the sort of common colors of the rainbow. You're welcome to do HTML on any of this too. So if you want to make things bold, you can put the HTML code for bold and that sort of thing. You would just add that to the term. Just know that if you make a mistake, it could break the flashcard. So particularly if you're having students do that, have them be cautious. So your students would just add their words, and I don't know, maybe even over in one of these columns you could have them add their name so that you know who to give credit to. So I'll just go ahead and add my name here to the 3 that I made, and then as a teacher then I can give that student credit for those flashcards. And basically all your class is going to be working on this, and so if you want to assign them rows, you could, or you could just tell them to take the next empty row. Alright, now as the teacher, and I wouldn't ask a student to do this, as a teacher you're going to want to go to the Get link here. In fact, I would tell your students that you'll take care of this. Once everyone is finished, you're going to go to File, Publish to the Web, and you're going to go ahead and hit Publish here. And it's going to give you this URL that you'll copy, and then you'll close this, and then you'll go ahead and paste that, and it'll give you this Flippity address which you can click on then, and it's going to allow you to click on this address. Now on your Google Classroom you could paste the finished Flippity if you want. So maybe after I'm done I'll copy this. I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and then I could go back to my Google Classroom, add an announcement, and put a Flippity flashcard. And then paste that in, add that, and then post. So I'm going to have essentially 2 things now. These will be the finished flashcards that the kids can get to quickly, and then this is the spreadsheet that they added them to. So then when students are ready to study, they'll just simply go in there, click on this, and they can run through, and these work just like a traditional flashcard, and you can turn off audio if you want. You can go full screen. I guess this one removes the card, sorry. You can flip the way the card is presented here. You can shuffle the card. So some nice functionality. And you can just hover over these to see what they all do. If you go to this list view, it's going to show you all the flashcards that the kids made. So that might just be a good way to see what everybody's done. And then it will also offer a printer-friendly version if you have some students that need to work offline. It'll do this word cloud, which is quite nice. And then there's a quiz version that you can go ahead and use and get a printable quiz. So a neat option there. Alright, so that's how you use the flippity.net flashcard maker. Thanks for watching this week's High Tech Friday.